The world is waking up to African stories now, but they're not going to tell it in the same way that we tell it. So we have to kind of stand up now and start to own that narrative. So yes, AFRIFF is the Africa International Film Festival, and it's a film festival that holds in Lagos this year from the 22nd of November to 28th of November. So it's 7 days of films, talks, industry sessions, parties. I've been working with AFRIFF in the program department for about 7 years now. To be fair, AFRIFF was actually my introduction to African cinema, so that was basically where I started to see films from Jamil Kubeka in South Africa, to see kind of films from around the continent, because I grew up on Nollywood and basically Hollywood. So AFRIFF is basically that window into what's happening in the rest of the world. The diversity of our program is extremely important. So we have Nigerian films, and we celebrate Nigerian films because it's a Nigerian film category as well. But beyond that, we have films from South Africa, we have films from Francophone Africa, from Eastern Africa. The best documentary last year was In Search from Kenya. So we have films from Senegal, from Congo, and the more films that come from countries where we don't see filmmakers, like even from Madagascar. So we're very excited to kind of showcase films that are happening there. The program definitely cuts across the continent, and we also have some international films. Last year we showed For Sama, which is a Syrian British film, British filmmaker and Syrian film, but it showed as our opening film. But just because of the topic, topic about war, about survival, is something that we're facing across the continent. So we definitely are not focused on one area or one region or just West Africa. There's so many stories that are universal that are made across the world that if it appeals to our audiences, we would show it. But we are trying to elevate our audience because they're already used to Nollywood, you see. They're already used to what's coming out in the cinema. So we're trying to show them that there's more. There's a lot of other things happening. There's a lot of other cinema. And they're enjoying it. There's so many good films that are made, and unfortunately some of them are just lost in the festival space and they don't go beyond, so people don't get to see it except now maybe with Netflix and all of that. So how can we promote these films beyond the festival? How can we go beyond like what we're currently doing at the festival? That's really where my mandate is, artistic director, from development stage to filmmaking, to taking it beyond, to marketing, to pushing it out. So how can we kind of go beyond that 1 week of what we do within the festival? So that's basically what I'm excited to kind of look into and to start doing. I also run a production company called Raconteur Productions, and for the production company, that's what I aim to do, is to tell original African stories across, documentaries, fiction films, web series, just to tell our stories. The great thing about young filmmakers is that they're not waiting for any advice. They're already kind of getting up and doing it. They're bolder than all of us. They're making films with their phones, they're making films on every medium, and that's really the way. There were a group of filmmakers in Kaduna who did this VFX, where they did this green screen filmmaking. It went viral on Twitter. They got messages from J.J. Abraham, from the States. They got gear, they sent them computers, they sent them. So that's the thing. The thing is, the world is becoming more global. Everybody's seeing things that are online. So just make shit. Make stuff. Make films.